Hey Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking here on Captain Clyde's MTG. We're heading into box 3 of play boosters. Feeling a little pretty good about play boosters. Let me stress that fact. I said play boosters, not collector boosters. However, play boosters are not faring much better in the open market currently. But we'll talk about that here in a minute. There's an extra pack, whatever. Anyhow, so don't forget, comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The comments down below are going to feed that YouTube algorithm as we try to figure out where the sweet stuff is in these packs. And talk a little bit about Magic. Just going to put that out there. So, links in the description to all the places you can buy this stuff on the eBay, TCG Player Store, what have you. I'm a little behind schedule. They should be up by the time you guys see this. At least gotta hope so. If not, heaven help whatever else got going on. But yeah, help support the channel. Easy way to spend your money to support the channel without just giving it away. Anyway, another way you can help the channel, honestly, just subscribe. There's a little button down there in the corner. Subscription is free. Watching the videos helps. Let it play in the background while you do something else like play arena or teach your kids some kind of life lesson. Hell, I don't know. Whatever it is you're doing. So, don't forget we're on Rumble. You can hit us up over there. So, we're trying to do all the things. Oh, we got memberships and stuff too going on. If you want to be a member, get some member-only videos and some other good jazz. Haven't got any members yet. Sad face. Anyway, don't really care. Not doing it for the money. If I was doing it for the money, Lord knows I wouldn't still be at it. Anyway. Ooh, nice signature. Real reason I'm here, give you guys honest input. Nice full rare. Ooh, our first mythic, the Incinerator. 2 rares and a mythic in that pack. That's pretty good. Just here to give you guys some honest information about the sets from my point of view. And probably upset most of the internet with my perspective. And that's perfectly fine. They can be as mad as they want and then wonder why nothing's worth anything and they don't like what's going on. Because they don't want to talk about reality. So, that's a really cool rare. I'm not going to lie. Face downs on topic. I like that. Few things in the list I do like. Things I don't like about the list, pretty much the whole premise of it right now. It just sucks. Got too much other stuff going on. Really don't care about the list, nor do I want to see it in my product. Okay, sorry, I digress. Get away from the list bitching, which I do every video, it seems like, as soon as I find a card from the list. Anyway. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, butthurt people. Yeah, do this for free. I don't plan to make money on it, so if you like it, sweet. You want to hear some opinions, sweet. You want to have honest debate, sweet. You want to be mean? I mean, you can do that too. It's not going to get you anywhere, so I honestly don't care. Because I've been married several times, and I don't have feelings anymore, so you have fun with that. Ooh, Delaney. That's probably the best rare in the set. And one of the best hits you can have in your box. So, good $20 there, I believe. At least at the moment of filming this video, it's $20. God knows what it really is by the time you see this video. And let's jack that all up. Okay, there we go. These are uncommons. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Anyhow, moving on to more interesting topics. Go Crink Daddy. So, I mean, let's get the... So, as of the filming of this video, the downward spiral of the product has slowed. Nice signature. Right there. Well, slowed for what it's worth, anyway. Not meaning it's technically stopped, but it has slowed down how fast it's going down. Because I'm not going to lie, it started going down like it went off a fucking cliff. But we're right around 160 range. I don't know if we'll get much lower than that. Although, that's why I said in one of my earlier videos, when it plummeted to 170, 185, I think, 185. I was like, oh, it's not getting much lower than that. That's almost what you pay, you know, the suppliers or whatever. And boy, was I wrong. It's down to 160. Oh, the Crink Daddy signed. So yeah, so I'm not saying anything with the G word because that's gonna bite me in the butt. Because this set, honestly, is just not performing well. I don't know exactly everything that's wrong with it, other than what people are talking about. Nice rare. But people are talking about a lot. And some of it doesn't seem, honestly, like a real bitch or a gripe or a problem, per se. But, I mean, it doesn't matter if it doesn't feel like it's a problem because it doesn't seem like a valid response or reaction. All that matters is if enough people feel that way that they don't buy your product, then it is a valid response or action. For example, nice mythic. Well, actually, that's not a nice mythic. That's piss poor mythic. It's worth $1. Gatecrash, I thought, was a halfway decent set. But in all honesty, looking back now, it honestly was still probably one of the worst sets produced in Magic history. Smaller set, nobody liked the mechanics. The cards were just awful. Very nice. So it had a lot of negative around it, and a lot of that was from people who played it, not necessarily everyone, but enough people that the demand and the market share for Gatecrash was so bad that nobody wanted the product. Because once the people that did like it got what they wanted, the buying stopped. So therefore, no sales, therefore market crash because no demand. And again, we've talked about supply and demand here several times, whether you want to believe me or not. It's the way of the world. Another incinerator. That one's not a alternate border though. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, and this product's kind of suffering from the same thing. I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure all the negativity is just, because I don't think the set's terrible. It is not an amazing set, but what does that even mean to be an amazing set that's worth a lot of money, Dominaria Remastered, Dominaria United Remastered. Remastered's a whole different conversation, won't go there. But Dominaria United that had Shieldred and all this other stuff, plus I love Dominaria as a set. I bought tons of that product. I even saved some of it because, again, big fan, and I thought everybody would be a big fan. There was lots of hype around it, right? Wrong. The set has crashed, has been crashed, was dumped, and now we could chalk that up to massive overprintings, and that may be the only reason why it plummeted. But even the collector boxes that had Legends cards in them, which that may be a different conversation, you would think would really pump up the sales volume. Another rare, Masker Girl. Would pump up the sales, and it didn't. It had the exact negative response, which was very bad. Very, very bad. And I think we're kind of seeing that here with Karlov Manor, or it's also the possibility enough people have exited Magic or are so scared of it that the sales that they once enjoyed, that they abused with their customer base, may be gone forever, Delaney. And they may never get those sales numbers back. As much as they try. And they're going to try very hard because Chris Cox and Cynthia Williams, their job's on the line. It's really, wow, another signed card. Seriously? I don't want to say basically their stock and how good they are at their job is really in the shitter. And it's not looking good for them. So they will make whatever changes necessary to make this a profitable product. And I'll be honest with you, some of those changes we might not like. In the grand scheme of things, it may be good for the product, but they're not just going to go back to the way that it was when it was making money and be okay, because that ship has sailed and people are still, A, too pissed about it, and B, the people that were okay during that time frame have left and they probably won't come back. So they don't even have the player base that they used to. So I think a lot of those factors in there is kind of one of the reasons we see this issue at Karlov Manor, and why the set itself is having such problems finding a positive stability point for what the product's worth, and why the worth of the product is just not going to be what it needs to be for it to be profitable for Wizards of the Coast. Now, it'll be profitable at some point because they will sell it, but if they don't sell a lot of it, and again, distributors and stores get stuck with the product and have to fire sell it at a loss, that will eventually bite Wizards in the butt because those people won't buy massive product again because they're so scared and they've already lost money, and that's what we've seen happening throughout a lot of industries right now. So, yeah, you know, MetaZoo and stuff. Hey, we actually found a special guest card. It's a Tireless Tracker. I mean, not the best, but I will admit the art is really cool, and it is a playable card, so we'll just leave it at that. Well, we're down to our last pack, 3, 6, 8 mythics. Just as many as you get in collector boosters. I'm never going to get over that. That's just god-awful. So, we'll wrap it up here. Something big in the close. Well, I guess the Centaur's kind of big, but not like the big I wanted. Well, there you have it. Not really thrilled about this box. We got some decent mythics. I didn't see a lot of good rares. And in this product, rares is really where it's at. And we'll talk about that again later at the next math video. So, till next time, be kind. Hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player.